Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's doing well. Hey, first off, if everybody could just give me a quick like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would really appreciate it. This video I'm going to do here is on ELMessenger Pro. This is going to be for all those people that are participating in the 1-week free trial. What I'd like to do is give you a little intro on ELMessenger, kind of some of the features that we have and some of the ways that you can use it, and just some basics for now, and then I'll do some others as we go on. But just to let you know, the current version that we have right now is, I believe, ELMessenger 2.0.4. Yes, right here. And that actually is not the newest version. There is one in beta testing right now that's 2.1.5. And there's going to be some additional features that are going to be added to that are going to make it even easier and better to use. Look, this isn't just a program for people who are just going out there fishing to try to find people to sign up for ELMessenger. This is something that you can use to organize your messenger in ways that can make you so much more efficient. There's so many little things that you can do with this app or this Chrome extension to make yourself more efficient, to send messages. You can do so many different things. So you can see here that I've created a whole bunch of different groups or tags of different groups that I'm in. So if you want to create a new tag, you just come in here. We can call something real simple, like sales leads, or maybe we'll just call it prospects. If I could spell, we'll just keep it at sales leads. So then you can come down here, you can create a custom color. You can come in here and choose your color. You can go anywhere on the color wheel. You want to keep it this color, choose that, hit save, and look, that tag already exists. I actually created that group just the last time. So cancel that, and then if you go back in here, you can see here, sales leads. So then some of the other really cool things that we can do. So I'm going to go into TextBot and TextBot resellers group, and then I'm going to go over here to my groups and find my TextBot AI resellers. So that's going to then pop up. Sorry, I thought I had this preloaded. So then here, that'll pop up. So there it is. So now when I open up my account here, ELMessenger Pro, which should open, there it is. So then here, I'm going to go into my TextBot resellers group. So what I've done here is I've created some segments. So when you create segments, you want to create things like intros. And intros could be a global segment because it's going to be something you're going to use on just about everything. But in this case, I just had created it in my segment for this actual group. So I've got 4 different ways that I can start out with introduction. So save that. And then in TextBot, I ask some questions, like saying, or I don't really ask questions, more like just saying, hey, you and I are both in TextBot AI, and then from there, I go back and go back again. And then if I save that, if I go into my global segments, you can see here that I do have questions in my global segments, like how do you like working with the group? How is it working for you? How is it working and what are you getting out of it? Things like that. So just trying to start a conversation. We're just trying to get people to talk. We're trying to get people to relate to us. We are in the same group. We should kind of have some of the same, goals. So we'll save that. So one of the things, though, that I had an issue with is normally when you use these segments and you go into, like now, we want to go into a message template. So you have a broadcast message and you have a campaign message. So your broadcast message is going to be something that you're going to use for the post friend finder and things like that. So when you go into someone's post, you're going to do exactly what I had in here. So if I go to this little video right here, Drew goes through kind of how to use the broadcast and campaign messages to give you an idea of what it might be useful for. Campaign, you can create templates that you can come in here you can create a campaign message, and then you can label those. I don't do as much campaign messages at this point, but it is something that is definitely going to be useful. So if I step back here, so if I go into broadcast, you can see in here that I've got a couple message templates that I've created for TextBot. And normally what you can do, so if I were to hit this plus button here, normally what you can do, you can go in and you can see the segments that I created, they're down here. So if I hit intro, TextBot, whoop, I'm going to go back. So I've hit intro, I'll just clear that. So I've hit intro, space, TextBot, space, questions, hit save. Normally that's going to save that segment, and it's going to basically send out an intro, a different question, or a different variation of, hey, you and I are in the same group, and then it's going to ask a different question each time as well. So right now there's a glitch. We're getting it fixed, and it should be fixed within the next, I would say, the next day. And actually with the new version that's coming out, the 2.1.5, this will all be fixed, and you're going to have additional features. Some of the things that you're going to notice on the 2.1.5, like I said, is down here at the bottom. There's going to be a thing called back office. You're going to be able to click there. All your tags and everything's going to come up there. You're going to be able to find all kinds of ways that you can use that back office to make you even more efficient. So then if I go into Facebook Messenger, so over here you can see that I have tags on certain things. So I've got tags on people, so this is a new friend. Then I've got here where I can keep notes on these people. So the reason you want to do notes is, say you hashtag prospect. So I save that, and then so if I were to come in and actually create a message, and I did a message using a keyword, and that keyword was prospect, everyone who I'd labeled with that is going to get that message. So there's, like I said, there's so many little things that this program offers. It's crazy. I think a lot of people just think, oh, it's just a bot. It's just going to get me, in trouble on Facebook, and that's not even close. So I think if you just take your time and kind of see what this thing can do for you, you're going to find that it's going to make you way more efficient. I know that there's a lot of people that go out there and just go into groups and send friend requests and send out a script. This is going to do that for you in a manner that's so much faster. And down here, you can actually post things to your calendar and actually put things, so that I could create, a follow-up with him at some point. And it's going to allow me to, deal with all that. So I've got here more new, somebody, a new conversation. So that could be somebody that I just had been farming in another group. So if I come in here to TextBot resellers, and so Jeff has a post here, there's 47 people. So if I click on here, and whoops, I got to open my ELMessenger back up. So if I click on here, and so now you see menu. So now I go into and I find the tag for TextBot resellers. I can send intervals, 15 to 20 seconds. I will probably do 15 to 20 seconds and then hit start. And then as you can see, it's going to start sending out messages to these people here. Come on. Slowly but surely. Kind of giving me a little grief. So, just send a quick message to Juan Castillo. It says, hey Juan, just reaching out to people on TextBot to expand my circle. I was seeing if you had any success. So now it's going to move on to the next one. And it's going to continue down the line of those 47 people that are in there. You don't have to go through. You can stop it at any time you want. But this will continue to start doing that. So the next message. And so you can see there's Williams popping up. And my computer's run a little slow, so I apologize for that. But you can see the basic way that you can use this. Now, for those of you who have a following, for those of you that already have, say, a couple thousand friends, you've got different people that you have different relationships with. You might have those that are the people that sell your product. You might have those that are the people you buy your product from. You might have, so you can create tags for those people so that you can start to send out messages using Messenger in a way that is probably more efficient than you're going to find with email. So it's a really sweet little product that works great. And I'm gonna cancel this just so I can go on to the next thing and show you guys some other stuff. So once we get into here, you can see here, this is new conversations. So I probably had that as a default tag. So I'm going to come in here and change that to TextBot Reseller, change him to TextBot Reseller. So now I can come in here and like I said, I can keep notes on him, whatever I want. There's very simple steps that you can do. This works very good. And like I said, there's a version coming out that will be here, I think, in the next couple days, 2.1.5. That's going to have a back office section. But just to show you, so you can come in here, like I said, you create a new tag. So whatever you want to call it, I call it Dan, I label it red, I hit save, and boom, there's Dan, showing it right there. So then once you create your tag, now I can come in here to my message template. Now, here you have a default and a priority tag. So a default tag would be if they don't currently have any sort of group that they're associated with, that default tag is what they're going to end up being. A priority tag is always going to be the tag that comes at the top of your list. So like I said, you come in here to message template. There's a video here that I explained to you before. And then there's a way you can do a broadcast message. And I can do that by either doing question. I have segments in here. So those are my global. So I have the intro and then questions. If I hit save, right now, like I said, it's working. So now whenever I go into the Dan group, which I don't have anybody in, and I hit this little button here, if I go into a post and I click on that like we did earlier, it's going to automatically do the intro and then ask a question. So it's some pretty simple stuff. I think that if you just take some time, you really would find that this is going to be a useful product, not just, like I said, for just fishing groups, but being more efficient, being able to cut down on your workload. If you're going through your Messenger and you're constantly using it to get into groups, this can help you form those groups. Even within the group, if you put certain hashtag or, keywords and notes, it can send out a message just to certain people in your group. So there's so many little things that you can do with this to make you so much more efficient. So I appreciate you guys taking the time to listen. Like I said, this is for the people. There's a 1-week free trial that we're offering right now. And then after that, it goes up to $47 a month, or it will go to $297 for a one-time payment. And then if you choose to do the $297 for a one-time payment, you can then actually participate in the challenge. So what we'll do is offer you 10 reseller licenses for free. We'll get you into the challenge. And then from there, you can choose to sell those licenses. What I would also recommend is not only, number one, you create a cloud key account, which I will put below, and then also a Evergreen Lead Machine account, which I will put below, both links. And then I'll also put the link to the ELMessenger Pro free trial so that you can see that. And then I'll also put the link that will give you just a straight up one-time payment of $297. So I appreciate all you guys listening. Like I said, if you could please hit the subscribe and like button, I greatly appreciate it. Take care.